Man, you know I'm gonna drop something too heavy for you to lift, man. But if your mind's strong, you can lift it with ease. You know how I do it, man. I like to talk about right now a word that seems to constantly trigger our people. But our brother Tupac took that energy and flipped it, but nobody was paying attention. It's the word nigga. Never ignorant, getting goals accomplished. That's what Pac brought. He brought that to the table. Our people totally ignored it, didn't accept it, didn't take the energy out of that word and apply it the right way like he told us to do. And so we still getting triggered when the white man or anybody say the word nigga. Why? Remember when we used to call them picklewoods and hunkies? Why don't you just do that? If you're just so triggered by the word, why don't you just flip it back on them and call them a derogatory word in return? Instead of lashing out, jumping on them, making them call the police and you get hit with an assault charge. You don't have the right to jump on somebody just because they call you a nigga. Where y'all getting that bullshit from? You don't have that right, okay? What you have the right to do is to zap the energy out of that word and apply it the right way, never ignorant, getting goals accomplished, so we can get on with our lives. Because I don't see none of y'all out here, when a white man call you a nigga, you ain't bouncing back and saying, fuck you, hunky, or fuck you, peckerwood. You ain't jabbing them back like that. You want to fight. You so triggered. That word done triggered a lot of you Negros so bad. A lot of you niggas, it's done triggered you so bad that when a white person says it, or anybody, it ain't gotta be a white person, it can be an Asian. You know, if an Asian call you a nigga, okay, call him a chink. You know what I'm saying? No, or gook. You know, if we're gonna play the word game, but don't let the word derail your life. You know what I'm saying? It's just a word, and actually the word stems from the country of Niger. Okay, because the Portuguese slave traders could not pronounce the word properly. And when they brought the slaves to America, the rednecks that was over here, you know how bad their English was. So they couldn't pronounce it properly either. So they said nigga. Oh, you got some niggers on the boat? When really, there was some Nigers on the boat. You know, like Nigeria. It's two countries in Africa with the word nigga in it, and we tripping. Nigeria. But we tripping. Y'all better stop tripping. You know what I'm saying? Because these words don't mean shit unless you put some energy behind them. You understand? So, if you're letting a white man or white woman or anybody get you off your square for calling you a nigga, you a weak bastard. Period. You weak, okay? Because I'm going off of what Pac said. What would Pac do? Never ignorant, getting goals accomplished. That's what Pac would do. Y'all stay up.